Just a hint of swing.
He certainly can swing the white ball. I think he can do a little bit of the red ball. I thought Xavier Bartlett might have been a chance for that Ashes squad of 15 that was announced. I think he could definitely play a role in longer form cricket.
Oh, that's picked up nicely. Just clears mid-on. Slow outfield here. Marsh tracks it back and they hustle back.
One thing with Abhishek is not afraid to take the aerial route. Very clear in his thought process.
हेलो हेलो হ্যাঁ বলুন আস্তে 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 না না এখন লাগবে না কিছু লাগবে না ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে
মায়ের চিনি খাই না
So it allows him to get the elevation, get under the ball.
It's a nice even. Tell me that the technicians say about a 60-40, 65-35 split is ideal. That's a big stride forward. It was a horizontal slice over the offside. He watches the ball really closely.
Just chipped straight down the ground. That's confidence from Shubman Gill, who hasn't really lit up the series yet, but he's such a wonderful player.
He started to, didn't he, in the washout? He was 42 off 20, I think, and it was just like he was going to go through the gears then. And then in the next couple of games, just been held back, played second fiddle and had to score the singles to get Abhishek on strike. But that's nice. Didn't get too greedy with it. Pretty controlled.
He's put pressure on the bowler first ball of the over, hitting that boundary.
He's got a big part to play, Ben Dorshas, moving forward. There's a T20 World Cup on the subcontinent next February, March. 11 seasons of Big Bash Gill. He seems to have been around forever. 2014-15 just seems to keep improving, and now he's representing his country beautifully.
Yeah, he's that's 11 seasons. Wow. If asked, I would have said it's been a while, 7 or 8. But been so important to the Sydney Sixers franchise, winning titles.
It's a long ball too.
Certainly in the subcontinental conditions, the way just his cutters and taking the pace off, and could play a very big role. It's certainly a series of opportunity for a number of, particularly the Australian players, shuffling through the squad. We've got another couple that went out from the last game, Travis Head and Sean Abbott, getting themselves ready, I think, for a round of Shield cricket preparation for the red ball season, the internationals, obviously the Ashes coming up. Ten off 8 balls. Feeling he's just looks itchy. Looks ready to go.
Slightly high on the bat, but there's open spaces.
Wonder if Australia test him with a short ball, an effort ball. So this is about chest high, more head high. He was dismissed in the last game in that fashion. Ellis getting him out.
After 320 without loss.
আবার এখন যদি খেয়ে নিতে ভাত করে খেতে পারবা?
কেন আমার বসে থাকবে না? জানেন আমি তো সকালবেলাতে গুলে দিয়েছি, নুনে চিনিতে গুলে দিয়েছি সকালে।
বলছি না
It was Nathan Ellis that was generating good pace. One of his balls was generating this little 147. He just jammed him up there. I think it was that short ball.
It was that delivery. Another one later on in the innings, another short ball around 140 that had one of the Indian batters just top edging it. And here he is, 3 from 3 in the series. There's that change of pace. More attuned to the slower balls that he can deliver. Almost like a baseball pitcher with his variety, but it's his change up that caught Abhishek by surprise. Nice touch. Very easy touch that. Real estate down there. Sometimes you can very easily miss out on a freebie like that down the leg side, but he's just so calm and composed.
This is the third or fourth time at the start of the spell where he's drifted onto the pads for that first 1 or 2 deliveries, and this time Shubman Gill cashes in.
Square this time again. Nicely timed. They'll come back with 2. Rav, I noticed it was reported in the paper that you'd had a chat with Cricket Australia officials. Was that about privatisation, or what can you tell us, or what can't you tell us?
More on IPL, on how IPL, was how it started. How the game changed in India, the structure changed in India, where a lot of institutions and families were invited. And it's done wonders. It's in over the last 17 years. I think it's the way to go in the future, because each country should have their own franchise.
Short, slashed away through the offside. That's well timed. Another boundary. India's starting to move now. Just one more on that. Do you think there's an appetite for potential privatisation, or not sure?
There should be. That's the way to go forward. Otherwise, you're missing out. Really looks in good touch here, Shubman Gill. And what it does, Harvey, it allows you to plow back whatever money that comes in back into the grassroots level. So your stable is good. You've got bench strength, more opportunities. The purses are bigger. You get an opportunity to get more international players in the mix. I mean, a whole load of positives.
Sounds like it. There's the classical drive. It can't beat the field.
He looks in good touch, Shubman Gill.
Always does, Rav. I've said this before about him. Whenever he gets out, it's a shock, because he never looks troubled.
Today, in particular, the balance is good. He's looking to time it. I think the time he spent at the crease in the last game also standing him in good stead.
A quick question for you on that, Rav, and it might take more than one delivery to answer it, but What's a greater key ingredient? Privatisation and money coming in, or the Australian superstars, the guys that represent at this level, playing the full tournament?
Playing the full tournament, and that's why the corridor is important. Create a corridor where you get your main international players to play. So if it has to be February, so be it. And I just felt it was a little too long. Bash, if they can, tighten it up.
Slow one, can't be.
বাবা নাই বলে খাবো ও বাবা থাকবে তো সকালে
The field. So after a boundary first ball, Ellis tightens up. 31 after 4. A couple of boundaries from the over.
Yeah, well, that was a bit of a freebie, a bit of a gimme. So you can miss those sometimes and falling away, but nicely balanced. But this is a good one. No balance for quite. Right, he had both feet in the air. It was a swat. But positive intent from Shubman Gill. He's gone to 18 off just 13 balls, so he's the leader of the pack at the moment. Yeah, I think that is the key thing of any successful home domestic franchise competition. You've got to have your home talent playing the entirety. I cannot imagine that the IPL, even with all the international talent that was injected into that, and we all went there. I was part of the first one. We went there willingly, and it was a land of hope, of new frontier of cricket. But without all the Indian content there, it would never have had the following that it has now 18 years later.
Absolutely, no question about that.
Gill defends and takes a quick single, but with current, just to put an exclamation mark on that, Gilly, with the current structure of the Australian summer, with the Big Bash around the test matches, that seems a near impossibility.
Well, I think we could play our test matches, prioritise them in the early part of the summer, leading into maybe the Sydney test match finishes, and then it's just Big Bash. And we clear the deck.
Yep.
We don't go on overseas tours then. That's what countries are starting to do, prioritise their own time to make their own tournament. So you clear the deck, you get the Aussie talent in there.
তুমি আমার মানে তাহলে আমার থেকে নেমে শুভ না চলে যাবো তাহলে হ্যাঁ
Big swing and a miss. So a month period after the Sydney test, say it's a run into February, and internationals don't go anywhere in that period of time.
Yep.
What do you reckon, Rav?
Yep. So I think the corridor should be February. Last week, Jan, Feb. There is an opportunity.
Someone will tell me something that I've missed there, that I've forgotten, that while we can't do that, I'm sure, but until it happens, it's never going to happen. And I don't care how much investment comes into the game, until we get our Aussie superstars facing off against each other, it's not going to quite get there.
Abhishek cuts hard and square, just a single. Well, I guess the investment is tied to the availability of your best players, isn't it? If your best players are available, the investment's of a greater.
Absolutely.
A stronger league.
It's the highest level, yeah.
Stronger league, bigger crowds, bigger investment.
Well, you better get in there and sort it out, Rav.
It'll get there, it'll get there.
Sure it will. Good battle this. 33 without loss. Abhishek was dropped in the first over by Bartlett. Off Dorcius. Since then he's been a touch more circumspect. Just such nice wrist work by Shubman Gill. Such a beautiful player to watch. That's timing. Talk about the power of some players. The timing of this man is elite.
This is class. Just the balance, the flick of the wrist. Lovely timing. What I like here is how still his head is, how balanced he is as he just rolls those wrists. Ball's coming out sweet off his bat. Normally does, but in particular today.
Saw him exiting the hotel today, and there was quite a few Indian fans there, and 3 youngsters had come up from Melbourne, and they got a photo with Shubman Gill, and it was life highlight stuff. It was absolutely brilliant to see how excited they all were. He took his time, had a photo. It was like the Beatles. That's the type of reaction that was going on. Just a baseball swing at that. Not really timing it at the moment. After 5, 38 without loss. Gilly was talking about moving around the crease. It must be difficult to bowl at the amount of movement coming your way, Rav.
It does, because the bowler is trying to outguess him all the time. He's got to mix it up. When someone's moving as much as he is in the crease, you can't be predictable.
And the lengths, you get a bit scrambled by the bowls. Adam Gilchrist is having a rest, and Mark Waugh's coming in, and I was just looking at him, seeing that whip through mid-wicket from Shubman Gill, and saying, that reminds me of you, Mark. So no better man to speak about the style is Shubman Gill than yourself.
Well, I'll take that, Howie. Thank you very much for that that rap. But he's a beautiful player to watch, isn't he, Shubman Gill? And he's
তাহলে আমি চকলেট দেবো না দেখি চকলেট নেবো না চকলেট নেবো আর চকলেট নেবো দিদিকে আমি চকলেট নেবো জেলি চকো কিনে আজ 5খানা কিনে দোকানে রেখেছি 5টা আমি তাহলে আনবো না তুমি ভেঙে দেবো বলছি ভাবো তো
timing it nicely tonight. Short back left, very punchy. Watching the ball well, not trying to hit it too hard. Abhishek Sharma's probably just trying to overplay his hand a bit. He's trying to hit it too hard at the moment. Just losing, I think, his shape and not quite watching the ball as good as he can do.
Looks fit as ever, Marcus Stoinis. Batted beautifully the other night. He's looked pretty good with the ball.
He's probably under-bowled, actually, in Hobart. Only bowled a couple of overs. But Sean Abbott probably wishes he only bowled 1 or 2 overs.
Abbott's left the squad. He's in the test squad, so congratulations to Sean. Such a power-packed team from
আবার অটোমলি করতে নাই
India. Still no room for Rinku Singh. I enjoy watching him play, Ravi. That's a good team if Rinku can't get in it.
Yes, and he's a brilliant fielder as well.
Yeah.
It's like Jaiswal in the not playing the ODIs as well. I mean, he'd walk into any other team in the world.
Right, something's going to happen here. Bit of pace off with Stoinis. Sharma below his usual strike rate. Short. It's a good piece of bat on it. Gets it to the square leg fence.
Yes, he got hold of that. That sat up nicely. It's as if he was expecting it.
মশারি ছিঁড়ে যাবে মশারি কেমন মশা ঢুকবে রাতে মশা কামড়াবে
A lot of pace in that one, 29 clicks. It's not a pitch where the ball's going to fly through, so that short ball, you've got to get it spot on. Height was good. It's a pretty good shot, actually, in the end. That man goes right where that ball went in the deep now.
Takes a bit of pace off it. Doesn't typically bowl in the power play. Marcus Stoinis, just his 3rd over in the power play. Play this season for his country, this year.
He's an adaptable bowler, though, Stoinis. He can bowl in all parts. You know, he often bowls with the new ball, and he often bowls at the death as well, and anywhere in between. He's a bit of a wicket taker. A knack of getting wickets even with average deliveries.
Saw Usman Khawaja downstairs. He's going to join Fox Cricket in the innings break. Have a chat about the Test squad. When he eventually retires, I think he signed up to join the Fox Cricket commentary box. Usman,
Might dip into the whippy there.
not much left in the salary cap.
No, the salary cap's going to be busting at the seams. That's great, but obviously he'd like to play. Well, he's 38, so he's closer to the end than the start of his career. There's no doubt about that. And he's resting from the next round of Shield games.
Oh, gee whiz, that just pops. And that surprised Sharma. They'll just have to check he's okay.
Yeah, that's it's climbed off a length.
Is it 131 kilometres an hour, so it's an effort ball from Stoinis.
It's not all that short. That's what surprised him.
Have a look in real time.
Might just come back at him as well. Just seen back at him.
Followed him.
Followed him, yeah. So he had no room. So once the ball follows you and you're backing away, it's hard to get out of the way. Might have just clipped the grill on the way through to the shoulder. Maybe the finger as well.
Just wonder if it was cross seam.
I think it was at least a wobble seam, but there are a couple of bare patches right in the middle of the pitch.
That's what Abhishek said. His fingers, it's a little cross, and that's why he got that extra bit of bounce. Surprising, that's hit him in the grill, flush in the grill.
He's flicked his thumb, got his grill and got his shoulder. That's in the playbook. If you're going to bowl short, and you've got to get it right at his right shoulder. That one might have got him in the left shoulder, but the line was really tight.
Well, he puts any doubt out of his mind by taking 2 steps down and just whacking it through cover on the full. He moves to 22, Shubman Gill's 26 after the power play. India after being sent in, 49 without loss. Let's have a look at the power play highlights with Mark Warren, Ravi Shah.
Yes, India have gone along nicely. 249, a costly error there from Australia. Abhishek had a couple of good shots. Shubman Gill in particular. He's been the aggressor. He's timed it beautifully today. The boundaries have come. That one surprising Abhishek. Jumped off just short of a length, but he followed it up with a very good shot. Good shape, good balance. The timing spot on. 16
T20s for India this year. Only 3 times they haven't lost a wicket in the power play. And those other 2 games they won in the Asia Cup. And here he is, the father last night of little Cecilia, his second child, alongside his beautiful wife. He's whipped up here and might go back to the hospital to check on things that are all okay when he gets home. He's down the way in Byron Bay. Australia missed him, he wasn't here. Zampa usually will target the stumps.
Yeah, he'll be feeling on top of the world, Adam Zampa, with a little addition to his family. Class bowler, and they've probably missed him too, the Australians. There's the Fox playbook. High percentage of deliveries at the stumps, variation. Got the wrong one, and one that slides a bit as well, which will skid on this pitch. The wrong one's always slightly slower, as it is for most wrist spinners.
Hopefully Harriet's watching Fox Cricket. Shout out. Adam's wife. Oh, gee, cut the strides. Now Sharma's working into it. Into the side screen, 15 rows back. Got all of it.
Yes, the timing of the move was spot on. Lovely use of the feet. Once he knew he wasn't quite there to the pitch of the ball, just extended his arms. He's got a beautiful back swing. Always looking to go straight.
That's key, going straight. It was actually almost a slider from Adam Zampa. Didn't try to overhit that one. He pushed the ball really well. Didn't lose his shape. So it does look a pretty good pitch. I know that one from Sawyer's just leapt a bit more, but apart from that, it's the batsmen have been able to play their strokes on the up.
You did the pitch report. What do you think?
I thought it looked even, fairly dry. The groundsman thought there might be a bit of dew later.
Takes on again, doesn't get all of it. Zampa so often gets his man. David takes the catch. Typically has an answer. It takes a lot to best Adam Zampa in the first wicket fall.
Well, he does this time and time again against India. He's got a good record. Has the knack of breaking partnerships. Just think it came out of the back of the hand there. Was the googly a little slower than the other deliveries, so beat him in the flight and breaks the partnership. So Abhishek Sharma has to depart. India lose their first. It's 1 for 56.